Good morning, babies, and welcome to Simply Stacy, where the joy of the Lord is our strength. Well, this morning I seen an article stroll up my Facebook page, and I just want to talk to you, sisters. It was an article about Michelle Obama. Now, I didn't read it; I just read the line, and I didn't want to open it up. And she said it's important to be more than somebody's wife. Well, you know what? This is the biggest problem, especially in the African American church, is because women are seeking everything, everybody else, but seeking to be somebody's wife. Oh, you don't care about being somebody's hoe? Yes. You don't care about being somebody's hoe. You don't care about being somebody's baby mama. You don't care about being somebody's bed wench. You don't care about being somebody's Jezebel. You don't care about being in somebody's life just playing house. But you don't want to be nobody's wife. Babies, all of us that believe in the Bible, because there's a lot of people that don't believe in the Bible. They don't care nothing about the Bible. They don't reverence the Bible. They don't read the Bible. They don't study the Bible. They don't live their life by the foundation of biblical principles. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking about the women of God that read the Bible, believe in the Bible, want to live by the Bible, keep the laws and the statutes of the Bible, that believe in the Bible still. In the beginning, in Genesis, what did God say when he created woman? He said it wasn't good for man to be alone, and he created him a helpmate that was compatible to him. So we're supposed to have a husband and be compatible for him. God created us for a man. This is why so many women want husbands and want a man. You wonder why they run around. Why they always want a man? Why they want a man? Why they want a man? Now, I'm going to tell you this because I'm walking and living it out in my life right now. Yes, you can be single and God will take care of you. But is that God's ideal plan for you? Is that his original plan for you? No. And the reason why we're like this right now, ladies, is because men are in the prisons, men are gay, men just want to be whoremongers, they don't want to be husbands, just like a lot of women don't want to be wives. They make like that topic that she had on there, Michelle Obama, just what she had on there, be more than a wife. That speaks volumes, volumes, because it's making you think that like something's wrong with just being a wife. You aspiring just to be a wife, like it's a problem with that. Because you want to love your husband and take care of your husband and serve your husband. And because you want to be a wife. Some of the stuff that they do in the world today as women, God didn't ordain it for us. But you're not going to know that until you get in your word and learn God for yourself. This is why we're going through so much. Why we're cursed. Why we're so depressed. Why we're going through all kinds of things at these jobs and stuff. Because we're not really walking out the plan of God. I'm going to tell you now, you listen to these Jezebels in this world. You're going to be alone. You're going to stay alone because ain't none of these God-fearing men going to want you. I'm going to tell you now. You keep out here snapping, popping, doing all that kind of stuff and don't know what it means to be a real woman of God, you're going to stay alone. You can cry for a husband all you want to. Let me tell you something. It's something to be in a real relationship that is loving and kind and gentle. And you have to be willing to serve, not just you, but the man too. I understand all the drama, all the issues that we had with men. But us women got problems too. And we have to really be keen in this season because everything out here is telling you to do it against God and go against what God is telling us to do. And I'm going to tell you, these Jezebels are real out here. They think they doing something. They out here with successful. Believe me, honey, I'm an educated woman. I'm steady trying to get education. I'm in the process of starting a business. I done wrote a book. There's a lot of things that I do. But I know that God ordained me to be a wife. Nothing tops that. That's God's original plan for me. He put me here with all these gifts and stuff that I have to apply these gifts and stuff that I got to my husband, to use it for him, to work with him, to flow with him, to build up God's kingdom. But you have to know this. You have to know this, my sisters. You have to know this. Because I'm going to tell you, everything out here in this world is telling us to do things opposite of what God desires for us to do. Baby, if you want to do it God's way, you want to stand on God's word and his principles, learn God's way. Because this world out here teaches you a way that seems right, but the end of it is death. It's wrong. It's not God's ideal situation for us. Even with the men, they're doing a lot of things that's not of God. And they wonder why you ended up with the results that you're getting. You cannot do things outside the bounds of God and think you're going to get godly results. Can't do ungodly things and get godly results. And that's what women and men are doing every day. So if you want to be this Miss Independent woman and having a husband is not your ideal situation or your primary thing that you think God got you for here in life, hey. See, because all that's going to bring you problems in your home. Y'all, some of y'all living it right now. That's why your homes is in disruption and disarray. You don't even know what marriage is for or what it's about. You know, love, when you really get somebody that loves you and you love them, no amount of money, no career, no nothing can amount to that. Nothing. Nothing can amount to that. And at the end of your life, and I've seen this, and I'm seeing it right now, if you don't do things God's way, you don't accept the love that God has put in your life, you're going to be sorry at the end of your life. I mean, literally sorry. Because love is a gift. It truly is a gift. I mean, that real love, not this lust. Most people in the world got lust. During these marriages, they are miserable. During these relationships, they're miserable because they don't have love. God's blessing comes with no sorrow. And not that it's not going to be perfect, but I'm going to tell you, it's a difference. It's going to be peace. You're going to enjoy each other. You're going to celebrate each other. You're going to serve each other without expecting anything back. It's because you love them. You literally love them. And you want to give them the desires of their heart. Babies, I'm going to tell you now. Be careful what you listen to in this world. Because it's not lined up with the word. And if you're living for God and you're truly trying to live for God and live according to his way and his will, you have to be discerning. Be discerning in what you read, what you look at, what you hear. Guard your eyes. Guard your ear gates. Guard your heart. Be careful what you allow in your space and in your spirit and in your intellect. Be careful. Because whatever you accept as truth, you begin to live that out in your life. Babies, I love being a wife. Am I married right now? No. I've been married. It didn't work out good because really God didn't do it. You know, a lot of people got this issue with, does God put marriage people together? Yes, he will. I know everybody got an opinion. The devil's putting people together every day. You see it. That's why they're not working out. Coming together, first thing you're doing, having sex, that lust and stuff. Who you think joined y'all together? The devil? The wrong spirit? God said what he joined together, let no man put asunder. People quote that at all these weddings most of the time. So if he said that it's some marriages, some relationships that he don't join, it's some people he don't join together. And you won't separate them ones that God done join together because, honey, you're going to be keen on the draw. You're going to know that enemy are far off. You're not going to let nothing get in that marriage because you're going to know it was by God. You ain't going to have to guess about it. You're going to know that God did it. Babies, all I want to say is just be keen out here in this world today. The enemy's coming at every which way to get you not to do things God's way. But when you're living for God and you claiming God and you want to do it his way, there's rules and regulations that we have to follow. We have to be ye separated from this world and come from among them, not just in our physical body, but in our mind, in the way that we think. Come from among them. Don't think like they think. Don't act like they act. Come from among them. You know what God, the things that God do, it may seem strange And it's going to seem strange because it's not normal to this culture. And that's why it seems so strange. But that's what you need to follow God. No matter how strange it may seem, follow behind Him. Babies, I love you, and so does God. Ask God to help your discernment, lead you into truth, because I'm a living witness that He will. Allow God to do these things in your life. Allow God to be the first and foremost of your life. And do it His way, not the world's way. And ask God to give you discernment so you can discern truth from evil, good from bad, what's God and what ain't God. Babies, I love you, and so does God. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Smooches, sugar woogers, love you.